Okay, back for some more Modern Horizons draft. So, what do we got going on here? Kaya's Guile says, okay, exile in their yard. They edict, you gain 4, entwine for 3. It doesn't seem terrible, but it doesn't seem amazing, and it is dual color. Generous Gift might not be bad. Fairy Seer seems reasonable. We're taking Generous Gift right now. Ransack the Lab I do think seems pretty good, but not first pickable. Maybe Generous Gift is the right way to go. Tree Folk seems good. Gosh, how do you even say this? Onerophage, I guess. It seems a little bit expensive. I think 4 seems a little overcosted. Yeah, it can grow pretty big, but it's a lot just for a 1-2 right off the bat. I played with Slinging Lieutenant last time. I was pretty impressed. There aren't any white cards really in this pack, right? No. So we're definitely going out of color. Mob is a fine just removal spell. I think Pondering Mage is fine, and Prohibit is fine, but I'm not sure that they pull me into blue. So maybe I just try Tree Folk and try the snow thing. It's possible that this could work. Let's see what else we get. I do think Answered Prayer seems good. Defile was good in my last deck, but it was very, very black. I don't think it's going to work in just a normal deck. Mana War and Prohibit, I guess, are fine. They go with this. I guess Rhyme Tender does give me some ramp, and it is itself like a snow creature. Wonder how good it actually is, because it can only ramp you if you already have the snow land. Like, I wonder if just something like Mana War is just better. I feel like it probably is. I think I'm actually going to take Mana War. Collected Conjuring really seems like it should have been an instant. It's a shame. Let's see. Create 2/2s. Yeah, Frostwalla. Frostwalla seems okay. Like, maybe I take that. Knight of Obenalia didn't seem amazing. Phantasmal Form. Become a 3/3 gain flying and are meh. And then String of Disappearances seems fine, but not amazing either. I mean, against a non-blue deck, it's just unsummon, basically. I guess if you really did want to bounce your own creature, you could do something with that too, but I think probably just Frostwalla is fine here. Frostwalk Bastion. So that actually seems pretty decent. What else is going on here? Chillerpillar. Chillerpillar seems pretty good too, but I bet I can pick one up. Stream of Thought I think looks okay, but I mean you have to be in a pretty specialized deck. I'm not really sure that that's this deck. I think I'm actually just going to take this Frostwalk Bastion. I'm kind of interested. It's kind of a cool land, and I'd like to see how it does. Wall of Blossoms, I guess, is fine in this type of deck. It's fine in most decks, I guess. I probably won't be able to get Threshold easily. I don't know how good Trumpeting Herd is. Is it better than Wall of Blossoms? I think maybe not. I think we just take Wall of Blossoms. Eladamri's Call. So just straight tutor a creature to your hand? Yeah. Actually, Astrolabe. Is that even how you say that? This thing might be okay in this type of deck. Savage Swipe, I wouldn't mind one of either. I guess it works with this and this. It actually works with some stuff. But I'd rather try to cut the snow. I bet I can probably get one of those if I want it. Let's see. Scrapyard Recombiner. Oh, this is the one that searches for constructs. Not really what I want. Treetop Ambusher seems incredibly mediocre. Elvish Fury doesn't seem great either. I wonder which one is actually better. I guess probably the creature. It's because Pump Tricks are so underwhelming, but Okay, so Conifer Worm Wheels, and I do think that Conifer Worm seems okay. So I might just take that. I think it seems better than Behemoth. Twin Silk Spider seems pretty decent, but this being a snow creature, I think does carry some weight. Treefolk Umbra says that. Do I have anything that really benefits from that? No. All my creatures except this and this are symmetric. I mean, it still does give you the totem armor effect, so maybe that's just enough, but not super excited to play that. Rime Tender does in fact wheel. I kind of thought it might. In fact, String of Disappearances does too. The odds of me wanting 2 Treetop Ambushers seems low. Actually, Trumpeting Herd seems fine too. And then I get a snow-covered mountain. I do need to actually look out for these lands. I'm not sure that I have been. I might have passed some without meaning to. So let's see. Frostwall goes here. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, Archmage's Charm. Does seem like a powerful spell, but triple blue might be difficult. Chillerpillar is something that I am definitely interested in having. I was reading Excavating Anerid. Be interested in that. I'm actually interested in several of these things. That would be fine. Scour would be fine. Tornado is okay, but I don't want to take it this high. Don't want Weather, but Winding Way I was actually pretty happy with too. So I think that we're probably looking at Scour, Exclude, or Winding Way. I think Exclude is probably the best of those. Glacial Revelation. Reveal the top 6, put any number of snow permanents. So right now I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might actually be pretty decent. Of course, I could also attempt to wheel it, thinking that maybe nobody else cares about being snow. If I were to try to do that, then I guess I would want instead... Gosh. Rain of Revelation? I bet what I can do here is take Glacial Revelation and then wheel the Rime Tender. Okay, so we have a snow creature. 2/2 as long as you have another creature in hand. That's pretty mediocre. I guess it is just a bear, so like the base rate is okay. But the question is like, is it better than another Chillerpillar? It is a cheap snow creature, so that is something. Other options here might be what? I guess Prohibit is a potential. But I think we're looking at one of the snow creatures, especially because we just picked up Glacial Revelation. So I do want to maximize my density of snow. It does attack as a 4/4 if you curve, and my curve looks okay. Okay, you know what? I'll give it a shot. It actually works nice to be a Treetop Ambusher, since you can just trigger it every turn with the dash. Another Frostwalk, which might actually be what we take here. Oh, I haven't been looking at the basics. I really need to be looking at the basics. I might have shot myself in the foot here. I'm so used to not looking at them. Tribute Mage gets nothing. No, this is in, actually. Fury I don't really want. Twin Silk is okay, but I think I can just go ahead and take this. I'm only going to be 2 colors, so I don't think that these being colorless is going to hurt me too much, and then being snow is actually important, right? Okay, so we have several things. We could take Croson Tusker to help me get, potentially, a snow-covered basic. Webweaver Changeling says, if there's 3 or more creature cards in your game yard, gain 5. Like, that's okay, but I don't think it's exciting, and I'm not really big on this either. I think we actually do just take the Tusker, and expect to probably be cycling it most of the time. Snow-covered Island is what I want. Swamp, okay. Iceberg Cancrix. Whenever it's no permanent, you may have... They mill 2. Doesn't seem great. Like, what are the odds that I actually am able to mill them? I guess I do have 1 Stream of Thought. Maybe it's more possible than I think, but let's see what else is here. This gets Trample Indestructible. It's a 4/2. That's not a great thing. Maybe I just want Tornado. Or maybe I just take this. I love mill. I will admit that I definitely have a soft spot for mill. So, if it's at all possible, I'd like to try it eventually. So this is going to be Scour or Tornado. I think we can just take Scour. We can get another Rime Tender here. We can get a Rain of Revelation. Rime Tender might be more important. I do already have Scour. Yeah, okay. We'll just take Rime Tender. Prohibit I actually don't mind. I might actually just even play it. I don't really want to play this Treetop Ambusher. I don't mind playing the Wall of Blossoms. But everything that I play that isn't picked up by Glacial is kind of a shame. So I wonder what the potential value of taking... oh, I totally picked the mountain. I clicked on the mountain, right? I have two of these. I was going to say of taking off-color snow-covered basics. Like, you really don't want to. In fact, yeah. I already have these Bastions, which are essentially off-color snow-covered basics, except that they're better. So yeah, I don't think there's any space, really, for trying to play just random snow-covered stuff. It does make little Krabby Dude better. I really do love the callback to Hedron Crab. Okay, so what do we have here? Icehide Golem, not that exciting. Lonely Sandbar, potentially exciting. I don't think you really want two of the Astrolabes. Winding Way would be fine, but I actually think that the Sandbar is probably where I want to go here. It's just powerful to get stuff from your land slot, right? That's kind of why I was interested in these. And I am at 17 playables right now. There's nothing in here that I would be upset about. Another Iceberg. Meh. Savage Swipe actually might be what I want. Let's see. I have Frostwalla, Mana War, Rime Tender. I actually have a lot of stuff that Savage Swipe works with. So yeah, the first of these I think will be good. I'm a little bit heavy on non-creatures, which concerns me a bit. I guess I do have Croson Tusker over here, which is kind of a creature. So we could take, like, Mother Bear. I do think that it's a reasonable card, or we could just take Chillerpillar, since it is picked up by Glacial. Yeah, let's just take Chillerpillar. Future Sight. Ooh, Winter's Rest actually seems pretty good. What else is here, though? Smoke Shroud, not for me. And I don't think casting triple blue, as I've said before, is going to be very realistic. So I think we do just take Winter's Rest. I think it seems like a fine spell. This is just a Claustrophobia. If you have a snow thing for one less. Claustrophobia is a fine card, right? Tribute Mage still does nothing. This is a swamp. Wasn't a huge fan of Phantasmal Form. I guess I could take another swipe, or I could take Pondering Mage. Maybe Pondering Mage is better. I don't know, I'm a bit removal light. So maybe actually, I only have 11 creatures. I'm a bit creature light too. Nah, I think we still take the swipe. It's easier to fix creature light than it is going to be to fix removal light. I don't think I want a third Chillerpillar. I do have another chance at Mother Bear here, or I could just take Snow-Covered Island. Maybe I just take Snow-Covered Island. I do need to make sure that I can actually do this. Winding Way I think will be fine here. It is a shame that obviously it's not a creature. But it can find creatures. Frostwalla, I don't mind. I would have liked to have picked up a Cyborg Tornado, but I think this is actually just an easy Frostwalla. So obviously the mill plan isn't happening, so then the question just becomes, what do I care most about here? It's probably not another Winding Way. I guess it could be... I don't think I want another one of these. But I think it's more likely than wanting this, right? Probably. Don't mind Mother Bear. So let's see, what would I take out right now? All of these are kind of okay. Prohibit might not be amazing. Kind of depends on the deck that you're playing against. It's interesting that I picked up 3 islands and no forests, but I might have accidentally passed some forests. I'd have to see. Yeah, what are we cutting here? Ooh, Pondering Mage comes back. I wouldn't mind it. So I do actually have some definite cuts to make. Everything's kind of reasonable. I don't have a lot of unreasonable stuff here. So things like, let's see, the 2 Savage Swipes, the String, and the Winter's Rest are really my only removal. I have 2 counter spells right now, which might be too much. And if I'm going to keep 1 counter spell, I'll keep the Exclude. This is a creature. This cantrips. This is card selection, so is this. Maybe I don't need Wall, although Wall seems totally reasonable. I mean, when is Wall ever bad, right? Maybe I just cut the Wall. It's not snow. Yeah, okay. Maybe I just run it like this. We run the 2 Bastions, Sandbar, and the Islands. I don't think I need this. I have the ability to produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sources of snow. It's a little bit low. Or would I bring it in over? I don't know. Well, let's get the color balance right first. So I'm definitely heavier green, plus Winding Way kind of helps fix some problems. I guess Scour does too, so I kind of have an early way to fix problems in both. And right now I have 4 blue sources, so right now this is ridiculously slanted actually. 9-6, definitely not what we're doing. My blue sources probably only need to be, I don't know, like 8 is definitely okay, right? Maybe even just 7. So then we're like running 8-7. Maybe I cut the Pondering Mage because it's double blue and add an Astrolabe. Because then we could go down even lower. We could make this like 6, 6-9. Oh. 6-9. I mean, this is a blue source too, for the purposes of Pondering Mage. So I actually have 7. Plus I have Crocent Tusker, which can get blue. Actually, I think this is just fine. The only question is, do I have enough sources of snow mana? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could bring in another... No, I was about to say I could bring in an Astrolabe instead of a land, but the fact that you already have to have the snow to cast it... Yeah, so it doesn't really count as a snow source. Really, right? I think I just have to run it like this. I'm a little bit concerned that I didn't get enough snow lands. I don't know what the right number is. So I guess we're going to find out. I'm also wondering if maybe something like put in the Generous Gift and a Plains, and then I have like 3 white sources between Astrolabe and Crocent Tusker and the Plains. Yeah, this is fine. I have a snow source. I have a turn 2 play with a removal spell potentially. Like, I do need to find blue, but this could be a lot worse. Prohibit. Nope. Okay. Kind of the same result. So I don't have a 3-drop play right now. Well, I do now. So I guess we're just going to play it. If they do have exclude, I guess is now an option. No? Okay. Do you have another edict? Twisted reflection entwined. Okay. So let's go ahead and play Chillerpillar. Maybe the sticks. Ninja. Of the new moon, a 6/3. Okay. So I mean, we could just Winter's Rest that if we wanted. I'm not totally sure that that is what we want. Let's see, that would... I could cast Winding Way and Winter's Rest. Yeah, maybe that's okay. We Winding Way for creature. Yeah, okay. So let's Winding Way for creature. We mill over Scour, which is fine, and an island. Okay, so now we have Winter's Rest or Frostwalla. I think we'll just Winter's Rest. And attack. So now I have Mother Bear and Scour are both active from my yard, which is cool. Right now, Tree Folk is a 1, 2, 3. Counts itself, so it's a 4/4. Oh, they actually show me. That's nice of them. Okay, so 5/4, 5/4, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5. So I cannot monstrosity this. So maybe I just play to the board. I could play like Rime Tender plus Tree Folk. Seems alright. Wait, I'm a liar. I can't do that. I'm gonna play Rime Tender plus Frostwalla. That's a thing I can do. I could also play... I can make this a 4/4 fight that doesn't do anything. I guess I could play Frostwalla. Do this. If its power is 2. Actually, no. The thing, you can't do that either. I was trying to think like I could do this and get the 2/2 from this and then 2/2 from that, but you can't do that. Okay, I think we just play Rime Tender Frostwalla. So Rime Tender will let me Monstrosity Chillerpillar next turn, should I desire. Ransack the lab. Okay, that doesn't affect the board. Okay, are they interested in attacking? Kind of thought they might, but I can monstrosity this. Uh-oh. Okay, they Mana War, bounce, Rime... No, they just bounce the Chillerpillar. Okay. So I could just play Pondering Mage. I could replay Chillerpillar and play something else, like a Rime Stag. That takes all my mana, though. I think I'd rather be able to leave up the Frostwalla. So maybe what I do is just cast Chillerpillar. I guess I should have left up Savage Swipe. I wasn't going to cast it, though, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to leave up Frostwalla activation. Say go. Okay, Smoke Shroud, 1/1 flying. Okay, this does mean that I have the option, I guess, of not 2-for-1ing myself if I were to Savage Swipe. Although it does return from the yard. So it's not really a clean 2-for-2. I wonder how many ninjas they have. Huh. Okay. So let's say that I want to... I could just Monstrosity here and try to trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of mediocre. This is a 6/6 right now? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 mana, so I could cast this and this. That's 6 and 7, and then this would be a 7/7, and I could kill this. Seems alright. Okay, let's do that. So we do this, this, this. I forgot this actually has an effect on it, too. Easy to forget that. Let's just tap this down, I suppose. Then we're going to need to untap a snow permanent. We'll untap this. Play you. Now we're an 8/8. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I guess maybe it doesn't count itself on the field, and I miscounted last time. Then we Savage Swipe you to you. Pay this. Okay. I think that went alright. So getting this thing up to an 8/8 is actually pretty good. Like, I couldn't really expect more than that. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2... Okay, all these creatures are snow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is it an 8/8? Is it 1 plus? Am I silly? What am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is this an 8/8? Equal to the number of snow permanents you control. Oh, I have Winter's Rest. That's why I've been miscounting. So this does try to count itself on the field. Okay, so now they got a big ol' 7/4 flyer. That does kind of suck. But we could bounce it. Do a big attack. That seems okay. So let's... I actually could attack with this, too. So this is 2 to fire up, and then, yeah, I could do that. So we do this, this, this. Obviously this doesn't really count because they'll just get the smoke thing back. It's not like an actual great thing. But we do that, this triggers, we do this. And we attack, 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 attack. Hold this back because it means I can activate Frostwalla instead of letting them trade. Otherwise I could Vigilance something. I mean, Foe Vigilance something. Okay, this isn't like sorcery only or something, right? I'm fine with that. have something? Okay, so they kill the Chillerpillar. I eat this, they go to 3. And that seems like a pretty good position. They were able to not die, but they have a pretty shit board. So, like, they drew something, they unearthed that. Okay. Oh, which does actually activate this. Shit. Because, yeah, this lets them draw again. So this is now, in fact... This actually isn't lethal, though. And I can chump. So even if they remove my blocker, it doesn't really matter. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there any reason not to chump? How much does this thing cost? 5. So they can't recast that. Oh, they're going to ninjutsu it. Okay, so I have to block. Then they'll ninjutsu this and deal 6. Yeah, because they can ninjutsu it in for 4. Okay. They were just checking that I was going to block. And I almost didn't, honestly. It took me a second to remember that they could ninjutsu that. I don't think I need Prohibit. Well, I guess it stops, like, Defile, Diabolic Edict, Twisted Reflection. It's not terrible. Is there anything I would take out against them? Swipe's a little bit difficult to make work, since they do have a decent amount of removal. So maybe I like trade a swipe for a Prohibit. Maybe that's okay. Okay. I would say that the deck ran quite well that time. Let's see if we can get a repeat performance. Okay, so we have no snow. We have no blue. They keep on 7. I think I have to mold this, though. Okay, I guess I have to keep that. Curse and Tusker, huh? I guess I can keep that on top. I need another land to be able to cycle it, but at that point I can then go get a snow island, which will really help. And I do have a turn 2 play. That's not what I want to see, though. I might end up thinking that this was... Oh, shit, I didn't do my turn 2 play. Well, that was silly. Well, we'll just say that I wasn't playing into their edict. Got him. So I really need to draw land so I can cycle the Tusker. Any land will do, though. Well, actually, not quite. Lonely Sandbar would not be a land that does it. Did not draw it. So now we just play the Rime Tender anyway. Say go. They bounce the Rime Tender. Okay. Whoa, 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 F3. Oh my gosh. Almost F6 through that. Do I still want to cycle the Tusker? I could just play the Frostwallow. Let's just play the Frostwallow. They probably can kill it. Not blocking Mana War, that'd be dumb. They ninjutsu something? Yep, okay. Could be better. So we could just Trumpeting Herd. That actually does a pretty good job of blocking this. So then I can trade 1 token here and then get my other. Edict. Twisted Reflection. Mana War. Oh, right. I knew they had them. My gosh. What is with me in ninjutsu? Seriously. I knew they had the Mana War. They bounced it with ninjutsu. Okay, I still get my token. Yes, I would like to cast this, please. I could just play another Frostwalla. Can't block, can't be blocked. This is a concern. Okay, I could... like... what are my options here? Cycle the Tusker, get a land, a snow-covered island, play it, then I could play String of Disappearances, pick this up so that they can't ninjutsu it next turn, and then I could also pump Frostwalla. Maybe that's alright. Snow-covered island. String of Disappearances, you. And I still have Frostwalla pump. So, say go. Another Mana War, huh? Okay. They dealt with my tokens nicely. They... oh, shit. Well, I'm just dead then. Okay, that did not go well. I don't know if there was a better line there, but... yeah, I think I'm still happy with this configuration, though. Okay, so we'll definitely play first. Yeah, I can keep this. I think this is fine. Mostly on the back of Rhyme Tender, so let's hope that that doesn't get too messed up. Are you mulling? I wouldn't mind, since I mulled last game. It's only fair. No. Maybe it's a bad hand, though. It is possible, right? Like it's a sketchy keep. Or maybe they were just doing something. Always hard to know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play Rhyme Tender. They can't even defile it, so... I do in fact get to untap, so I do have 4. Doesn't really do much for me. I guess I could like play Rhyme Stag and hold Prohibit. Maybe that's okay. Yeah. A little bit scared of this. Okay. Nothing, huh? So let's go ahead and play Conifer Worm, I guess. Tap, untap. Play Conifer Worm pre-combat to pump the Rhyme Stag. Do they actually have nothing? They have something. It's Twisted Reflection on that. Okay. But they still take the 4. So, worse things have happened. Okay, so they get their 3/3. What do I think about a 3/3? I could kill it. I could kill it and still hold Prohibit? No, I can't do that, because I can't tap a snow permanent for swipe. So that means I could Winding Way for creatures, And then I would still have Prohibit, and then if I hit up to a 3-drop, I could still play it. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. So we'll Winding Wave for creatures. Hit a whole ton. Was a good Winding Way. So we'll play Frostwalla and attack. Okay, go ahead. So what do I want to do next turn? Assuming nothing huge on the board changes, I could play Chillerpillar and swipe. Holding Prohibit has gotten worse for sure. But being able to counter up to 4 is still certainly something that's reasonable. Okay, Mana War back, what? Probably you? The Rhymestag? I guess they could theoretically, like, bring back their own Smoke Shaper, but that seems not incredible. Bouncing Rhyme Tender doesn't seem that useful. Bouncing Frostwalla is not great, because then I can just replay the Frostwalla that I'm still attacking with a 4/4. Although, this does make me spend mana. Okay, I do think Rhymestag was probably the right choice. Do they also have Edict? Are they considering attacking? Attacking doesn't seem great here. Smoke Shroud. Okay. So swipe could take care of that. So let's see, we swipe this, and it has 3 damage marked on it. Then I pump it. So then we have a 6/6 with 3 damage on it, and so they could trade here. It's not great. We could just swipe and replay Rhymestag and say go, and then I still have... Yeah, that seems okay. So we replace Rhymestag. Then we swipe. U to U. This is even better, because now I can still attack with Frostwalla. Then we attack with Frostwalla. They won't block. And I say, go ahead. So now I have Prohibit for 2 by untapping this. I could also theoretically untap this. So if they ninjutsu the 6/3 here, I don't really care. I think that's fine. I think it costs 4 to ninjutsu that, and it's just for damage, not advancing the board, really. Okay, no ninjutsu. Then they just play Ninja of the New Moon. I cannot prohibit that. And they do this. So this is now a great target for Winter's Rest, because then it also strands the Shroud, which is pretty cool. So let's tap this, Winter's Rest, you. Okay. They've seen enough. Kind of like their like blue-black control ninjutsu deck, though. We have another Kozilek Bro. So we definitely want to play first. I think this is keepable. It's not great, but Glacial Revelation has 3 chances to hit a snow-covered island. And I have a turn 2 play. My opponent mulled a 6 and then put a card on top. Oh, this is the new basic fetch. And they get snow-covered swamp. Is the snow relevant, or are you just having fun with the snow-covered swamp? Wouldn't blame you. Okay, so I did find Snowland. So that is nice. Let's go ahead and attack. And let's cast Revelation. And we get Rhymestag snow-covered. Okay. And bottomed, no, trashed. No, bottomed. No, trashed. Oh, here it is. Savage Swipe and a Manowar. And I guess a basic forest. Okay, so they get to Quasi-Hero. They do come in tapped, I noticed. It's not quite Hero. Sack a forest into... Okay. So I could fire this up if I wanted. It would only leave me with 1 mana. My other option would be to cast the Tree Folk, but it's not like it's huge or anything. I could also play Rhymestag, although that doesn't really do much. So become a 3/3 the next turn with Conifer Worm. Yeah, I probably just want to get the Tree Folk down, right? And then start growing the Tree Folk. Okay, so it did not count itself on the field. Okay, good to know. It shouldn't really. I just thought they might have adjusted their hint display to do that, but I forgot to know about the Winter's Rest. Oh. Oh. Why you gotta do that? It's okay. So now I could go with Conifer Worm, I could go with Chillerpillar, I could do a lot of stuff. If I do this, they're just going to block, but I guess that's okay. They actually don't. I wonder why. Maybe they're intending to sack it for value. This could be a Golgari sack deck. Like they could play a Sling Gang here, maybe, or a Salermgar Scavenger. Nope, just another Spring Bloom. Then they defile that. Okay, that makes more sense. They needed to get up to 4 for that. Oh, they're apparently just wanting to get on the offensive. How odd. It isn't what I would have thought they would want, but I guess I don't know what's in their hand, so it might make more sense there. So I have, what, 6 mana? So I can cast both of these? Yeah, so we will. Let's just attack here. Play good old Chillerpillar and Rhymestag. So I could actually play the Croson Tusker next turn, trigger the Rhymestag. My opponent apparently knew exactly what they wanted to do this turn, and it was cast a Behemoth. Okay. Behemoth is a big ol' 8/8. So I can't attack into it. I think I'm just interested in casting Tusker then. Okay, go ahead. Another Goblin, and... Scavenger. Exploiting one of the Goblins, presumably. So this will become a 3/4. This, however, will be a 5/5 in the air. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this. And that's kind of it. So I guess we just say go. Not really what I want to do. They are out of cards. I actually can fire up Frostwalk too, if I need to. No attacks is probably what's going to happen here, right? I monstrosity this. And we got a 5/5 flyer. Ooh, Winter's Rest. That is nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and attack with my flyer. And then let's just Winter's Rest their flyer. The fact that they have not wanted to attack with this makes me think that they're probably not going to change their mind, especially not when I also add to the field like this. And now I just got a 5/5 flyer. Ransack the lab. Okay, so they do get to try to find an answer. I wonder if they're main decking a Tornado or something. They pitched Talisman and a Mother Bear. Okay. Flashback Mother Bear actually will do a good job with the Queen Among Bears here on the field. So what they can do now is... well... they have to take down a 5/5. They actually can't have them both fight. They actually can't take down the 5/5. Right? Because they only get 2 triggers. They can't... if they make one bigger and then fight with it, it's still just a 4/4. If they just double fight, it's just 4 damage. They actually can't take care of this 5/5. Okay, so instead they're going to put counters on her and then have her fight the Rhyme Stag. Okay? They still need to deal, though, with Chillerpillar. Are they considering attacking? That'd be interesting. What would I do if they attack right now? Okay, they don't have any attacks. So I get the rebound on Herd. And then I draw something great? No, but I don't necessarily need to. I think I have enough blockers that I'm alright. And I'll kill them in the air next turn. Because I can always fire this up to block, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. Okay. And then if this dies, I get 2 more blockers. So did they have anything really that I would want to counter? In like the 2-drop slot, they had a Defile. That's kind of it. Yeah, I don't think I need Prohibit necessarily. That's really all I would need to change. I don't think Treefolk Umbra does anything really. Okay, let's just run this back. I don't think I need to sideboard anything. No blue, huh? If I don't find blue, then I end up just playing the Rhymestag. I get 4 looks. I think I can be okay with 4 looks. First look down, so I just need to draw either blue sources or green cards. Drawing forests is almost the only thing that isn't going to work out right now. That is a green card. Oh, dang it, I didn't cast my 2-drop. So worried about developing my mana that sometimes I just forget. Okay, so they actually have a good play on 3. On 3. They got to ramp a little. So I could have played both of these, but... So let's just play Rhymestag, I guess. Yeah, I could have been attacking here. I guess I could just kill this. Nah, we'll wait. Because I could play Mother Bear and Savage Swipe next turn. And then this could be as big as a 6/6. Since it'll survive the first attack. The fight here. I assume the 3/3 attacks. Unsurprising. More? Their own Rhyme Tender. Okay. So, I did draw my island. Does that change my mind about anything? I don't think so. I think we're still interested in... well, if I want to do this, I have to do it first. So we swipe U to U. Then we play the Mother Bear. This becomes a 6/6 with 3 damage on it, and I attack. Okay. So now I kind of feel like I'm back in this, but that could change really rapidly. Okay, through 3 attacks, I'm not blocking. They tap out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure. 6. Something big. Okay. That thingy. Not really what I wanted to see, to be honest. So what do we do now? I guess we play Bastion and this thingy. And draw Mana War. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Delay things a bit. So use that to bounce this. And do I just want to attack with both? Probably. Put them under as much pressure as possible. Okay, I take the 3, and then if they just repeat the last turn, that's not so bad for me. I guess they don't have to tap the Rhyme Tender this time since they did find a land. Okay, so you're back. Dang it, that would have been nice. But can't ask for everything, can we? So this costs 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I cannot keep them both. Six mana here is a little bit rough. Because I guess all we can really do is just play Chiller. Yeah, no. Wait. Because if I want to fire this up, there's no way for me to do that, right? Because I could filter through here. Oh, I can filter through there. Okay, but then I'm one short. If I filter one of these, yeah, there's no way to do it. So I just cannot do what I want to do. Okay, so we say go ahead. And what am I going to do now? Being able to exclude that would have been awesome. Okay, so I'm going to assume the 8-8 attacks. What do I want to do about the 8-8 attacking? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could trade 3 of these creatures for this. Assuming they have, like, no tricks. Okay. I think I might have to. They've shown me Defile. Actually, Defile blows me the fuck out, doesn't it? But what do I do? Just take 8? Okay. I think I have to block here, actually. So block, block, block. Now Defile doesn't actually get me. And I take 8. That was a great draw. So we go ahead and do that. And then we're going to play the other Chillerpillar by filtering through here. Okay. Gosh, that was a great draw. Then I'll have Exclude next turn, probably. They have Defile. No, they have 4 mana. Mob. Okay. Still okay, though. Bunch of mana for First Sphere Gargantua. Okay. I wouldn't have minded countering that, that's for sure. Okay, so let's say that I want to leave the ability to cast or fire that up. That leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. It's not enough to Chillerpillar. I think I might actually just have to say go here. And see what they do first, and decide where the mana needs to be spent. Okay, their attacks consist of First Sphere Gargantua. Okay. Is that all? Cool. So we go to blocks, and we block here and here. This dying is not bad for me, since I can flash it back. Is this a creature? Be a creature, be a creature. Thank you. Cool. Conifer worm, trumpeting herd. They do have the ability to flash this back. They could take me to 1 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4 still lets me fire up this. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. And then we just have to hang back. Because if they do that, it actually puts them dead in the air to Chillerpillar. Okay. Not sure how much of an issue that is necessarily. I don't know how many land cards they could possibly have in their hand right now. Well, they played a land. Something big. Okay, they're flashing that back. Okay, you have a lot of bears. Glacial Revelation. Might be too slow. So I have my own mother bear. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't actually Frostwalk and mother bear. And I would have to mother bear now. That just takes 5. I think that's what I have to do, though. Okay. Drawing a land there actually would not have been bad. So then we say go. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Shit. And then they can flash this back. I think I'm dead then. Or unearth this. Gosh, that was close. So now they unearth first sphere. Yep. And I can 1, 2, 3, 4. The fact that they're dead to Chillerpillar is really irritating. Wait, are they going to show me more? Oh, they're going to show me more. Why did they bother showing me more? Well, okay. I was dead 2 ways. Okay, anything I want to change? Still don't think so. I think that's fine. Okay. Can cycle this. I do have snow. Yeah, okay. Let's keep this. And just intend on cycling the sandbar. Okay. That is a 2-drop play. Into a 3-drop counter. Into a 4-drop. This hand is shaping up nicely. Rhyme, tender, okay. So I think we just attack, right? It's totally possible that they'll want to actually ramp with this and not even attack me anyway, and then potentially I could just exclude whatever they play. Do I care about that? I mean, slowing them down isn't the worst thing, so... I mean, otherwise I'm just wasting the mana. Now they do attack, that's fine. So let's just play this. Let's attack. and play Tree Folk. So this will come down as a 3/3. Keep this tapped. Seems pretty decent. And then I could even play Pondering Mage. It's quite the curve that I potentially could have here. Okay, they play their Spring Bloom anyway. Guess that's fine. Does mean that they're not doing anything this turn, though. I could also just play the Rhyme Tender to get another point. Oh, shit. Okay, well, never mind. We're just going to be playing Pondering Mage. Okay, what do we got coming up? Chillerpillar, Mana War, Forest. Yeah, I think that's probably alright. Next turn I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could play Chillerpillar, Rhyme Tender. Yeah, okay. So we'll say top, 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 no shuffle. Okay. Ooh, Raw Widow. Okay. It's a cool card. Also... they need to do that first. Okay. So I think we'll just continue with the plan. Attacking with the 3/4 doesn't do anything. So we'll just play good old Chillerpillar and Rhyme Tender. So you go. Okay, so they have one card in hand. They have one creature they could eat. So Rot Widow does have reach. Okay, Putrid Goblin's not scary. If that's the best they got. Ooh, they're even drawing a card. Must mean they don't have anything amazing. Okay, draw the forest. That's the last of the cards that I know. We'll just go ahead and monstrosity this. And attack. So they could have like mob that would take care of this. Nope. Okay, so it actually goes through, and I get Mana War next turn. It's 1 mana short last turn. But I might want to save the Mana War for one of the big guys. Okay, so I guess let's just start with an attack, see what they do. This just makes 1/2s, yeah, okay. So they would have to, they could just eat this, chump with the token. Yeah. Can't do that for long, though. Then I just play Conifer Worm. I could fire up Bastion if I need to. Wall of Blossoms. Fair enough. Into something big. Could be a big guy. It's first sphere. Okay. I mean, them seeing more cards obviously isn't good for me, but it could be worse. Okay. So let's see, this costs 4, and I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I could do this twice. And right now I have 5 snow permanents. So this could be 14. And their toughness right now is what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15? But I mean, they would need to jump here. Okay, I'm gonna attack with both. So we attack here and here. Okay. So they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can kind of just get my pick of these. So I definitely want to kill this. We can kill the 2 persisters, I guess. I guess I don't really care about first sphere. So that's 8. They're going to 3. So I would have to spend all my mana. They have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm having to spend all my mana anyway. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, this looks fine. So we say okay. Then we're going to pump you. Pump you again. They do have mob. Shit. Okay. How much trouble am I in? Man, I don't think I'm dead or anything. Okay, so go ahead. That was a good last card for them to have while they were tapped out. Not quite last. They had 2 in hand. So I don't really want anything to die, because then Rot Widow can do stuff. How much am I being attacked for? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm not being attacked for lethal right now. I may just like throw Mother Bear under first sphere so that none of their stuff dies. And this means the most they can ninjutsu me for... Yeah, I think this is fine. So we do this. They don't have any creatures in their yard. And now all I have to do is Mana War the Rot Widow and hope that they don't have something instant speed removal-y. Defile wouldn't actually do it. It'd only be worth 4. Actually, Defile would have done it because it is minus minus. Would have reduced the damage I did. Okay, so we're back in the finals. Not quite exclamation point happy. So let's see. I can play turn 1 Astrolabe, turn 2 Mother Bear with this. So I think that's actually okay. Especially on the draw, right? Okay, found the green anyway. Cool. So now I have turn 2 into turn 3 into hopefully turn 4. That'd be cool. Okay, played back is this one. Okay. It's only player planeswalker. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and play this. I wonder if this is just an actual Slivers deck. Like, I think that this Sliver is playable by itself, but seeing these particular colors plus a turn 2 Sliver, Pyrophobia. Cowards can't block this turn. Okay. So we'll just play Frostwalla. I'm not going to sit on Exclude right now. And I don't think I need to Mana War this or anything. Rocks Veteran. I don't mind Mana Warring that. Is there anything better I can do, though? Not really. Sit on Exclude doesn't really do anything. I don't want this to Battle Cry. So yeah, I think we just Mana War. And I hope to draw a land next turn, so I have a little more to do. Yeah, I don't think I need to attack. So I'm kind of spinning my wheels with the Mana War, since I'm not really gaining tempo. Okay, Rocks Veteran returns. Okay, that's not bad. So now I have the ability to Savage Swipe. Could Savage Swipe. This becomes a 4/4, then I make it a 6/6. So it can attack through. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, you fight you. Okay, then I attack. And if they don't block, I have Exclude up. And I don't think they'll block. Okay. So now I have Exclude. I also have Frostwalk if I have to, so they can't really attack either. Enduring Sliver. Okay, so let's just exclude this. If I'm getting too many slivers on the board, might start to get scary. Sandbar. Might just play the Sandbar. Urza's Rage, 3 damage. Kill that. Okay. I'll super block that. Okay. So we could play Sandbar. I think we play Sandbar. I think we attack. I don't think they're interested in trading, since they didn't attack themselves. Okay. And then we can just play Trumpeting Herd with green off this. Quakefoot Cyclops. Up to 2 can't block. Okay. It's not a huge deal. We rebound. Cast this. I might just bounce that. One, two, three, four, five, six. I can do everything. Not bad. So let's just go ahead and string of disappearances. You. Attack. 4/5, and then we'll play Pondering Mage. I don't think I want any of this. So we'll shuffle. Savage Swipe is not bad. Okay. Savage Swipe actually lets Frostwalk kill this. They're actually attacking. Okay. I think that's good for me. So we need to fire up Frostwalk. It's a 2/3, it's going to become a 4/5, then we Savage Swipe U to U. Okay. Huh. Well, I can't really do anything about that. Oh, cowards can't block this turn. Oh no, that's not that's the other one. This is a different can't block. Okay, so the 4/5 can still attack. Let's just say that I swing out. What does it even look like? Oh, okay. It probably looks like me winning. Anything I want to change? Prohibit seems alright. Alright. Elvish Fury might actually be okay if they're like super creature based and they have stuff like burn. Anything I would want to take out against them. I don't think anything's like bad. Maybe Scour. And bring in Fury, maybe? I think Scour and Prohibit are both possible here. I'm not sure what's best. Countering Burn with Pump is always nice. Yeah, I guess this is okay. It doesn't actually do anything, but it has a nice mix of stuff. And it can stall for a bit with String of Disappearances if I need to. It looks like they're having a slow start as well. So we'll just get to Trumpeting Herd eventually. Or Chillerpillar, whichever. Play on 3. It is Pillage, destroy a land. Shit. Well, that sets me back. And actually destroys my snow? It's terrible. This will be for creature. Forest, exclude forest, and I got this. Well, it's something I can play. It also does work with Savage Swipe, too, depending on what they do. Sack another creature, becomes a dragon. Okay. So I think what we do now is just play Rhymestag. Do we just want to kill this? Probably not. We probably want to leave up String. That way if they sack to it, we can get them. Quakefoot. Okay, can't block. Wasn't going to anyway, so that's alright. So I think we'll just play Treefolk, tap Quakefoot, and then attack for 4. It's not the most impressive Treefolk ever. Let's see, Chillerpillar lets me get it up to a 3/3, but even then, it's not great. Them killing my snow-covered island definitely sucked. Actually, don't remember what this does. Okay, does a sorcery speed put 2 counters on something? String of disappearances can deal with that. Something big. Settle beyond reality. Exile a creature. Okay. Irritating. Okay, so I think we'll just play Trumpeting Herd. You can play Mother Bear Hold. You can play Mother Bear and have Savage Swipe plus String. Like, maybe that's okay. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. So we do this. I guess we attack first. No block does not surprise me. Then we Savage Swipe. Oh, you know what I could have done? I actually could have killed this. No, I keep thinking I can do that. That's not how it works. It would need to survive the fight for that to work. So now we say, you fight you. Okay, now I have String of Disappearances up. Should I need it? I'm not really anticipating needing it. Are they doing this? That would be amazing for me. Yeah, do it. Come on. Aren't you tempted? Nah, they're doing something else. This is 3 to make it a 3/3. Or maybe they're still doing it. They're still doing it? Oh, that's great. Okay, so we String of Disappearances you. Now I should draw. Oh no, I can't draw Exclude. Exclude's in my bin. So I guess we'll just play like Trumpeting Herd. Play the Sandbar so I can play the Mage. And we're attacking for 6. So I know that they have the Cyclops, which costs 4. Quickfoot Cyclops. I can't see it from here. Why does it make them look like you can see it? This is not Cyclops. Oh, it is. Oh, it's 5. Okay. So, I mean, they can't block isn't really a big deal. And then they have this. When it dies, it gets to deal 2. Okay, so we rebound. Cast that. Could Savage Swipe something. Yeah. Let's go ahead and Savage Swipe Mother Bear to Cyclops. Yes, I'm aware that's a 2-for-1, but I can kind of get it back. Then we attack. I can just attack here. I don't need to attack here. They do, in fact, go ahead and chomp. Guess they don't really want to pay the echo anyway. And then we play Chillerpillar, and I think we should be set from that. I actually can't make it fly, though. I don't have any ability to produce snow mana right now. But, I mean, I do just have a good board. I can play Pondering Mage, which means that I then, any 2 of these 4 attackers is lethal. They have 1 blocker. So they would have to be able to not spend 3. Okay, cool. Another trophy. 2 out of 2 is not bad. I guess I just had this format solved, right? There's a lot of cool stuff going on that I kind of want to try, but so far I've done like the black sack deck and I've done the snow deck, and both seemed pretty good. If I had to change something about the deck, I don't know, maybe another Tree Folk would be decent. I'm a little bit surprised I couldn't get one because I don't think anybody else was drafting snow. Maybe a little bit more of my snow mana base. I bet if I went back and watched the draft, I probably did pass some basics because I'm just so used to not looking at the basics. So I'd have to do that. But other than that, I think it was pretty good. A little bit of tempo, some big creatures that are better than rate when you do some synergy type stuff. Pretty happy, honestly. So yeah, definitely be doing more of these before the format is up. But yeah, thanks for watching this one.